Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game. 45 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
319.
Here's Rodgers. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
It's now 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now Rodgers. Now it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Browns 7, Steelers 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, go!
On play action, here's Shedeur. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. Ready?
A give to Etienne running right. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Steelers at 3-1 here through the first 4 games. They come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
They nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there on a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get it. 60 boxes.
Here's Sanders. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. You look at this Browns defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Ready,
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Lightning 18.
Back to the ground with Etienne. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is...
He's got it at the 15. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Mustang 19.
To throw is Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game. They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Throwing, Sanders. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 5.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Sanders to throw. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Liking 18. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Browns 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. 2nd and 3. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now it's Rodgers. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers going to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Flush to his right. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Browns 21, Steelers 17.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Rig, 79 Broncos. Cup 19.
Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Troy Hill picks it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Brings up second down.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. A shotgun snap, and again to ETN.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Let's go now.
Now Sanders. That is caught.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
18, Rattler, 18, go!
Play action. It's Sanders.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Just too much air on the ball. That's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Sanders. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
70, Hawk 70, 19.
Warren is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
DK Metcalf from 3 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Steelers 24, Browns 21. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards on the play.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
To throw is Rodgers.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Rodgers now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers going to shift him around.
They'll look to throw again.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
319.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now Rodgers got to have this one. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Browns 28, Steelers 24.
kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready? 65 catch, 65 catch. Let go.
To throw is Sanders.
And that is incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Hawk.
Here's Sanders.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Buffalo 18, Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19. Rig alert, rig alert. Hut, hut.
Sanders going to throw again. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted.
Troy Hill picks it.
And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us.
2nd and 10.
Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
18.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
An inside run with Jenkins. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
319.
Here's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. This is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Now ETN to start the drive. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on.
Oh, man. Late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They took a big shot there for the end zone, and if he finds a way to come up with it, that might be your game winner. But it was not to be. The coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
He's back to throw. Completes it to Austin. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
And so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out.
Here now, 3rd down.
Back to throw.
Austin is there and brings in another one.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now first and goal.
Go! Cowboy 80.
To throw again, here's Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Now Sanders.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Jump out!
Now Rodgers.
Completes to Njoku.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
They knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the fourth quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
And they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival's house and stunned them, and did it with a fourth quarter comeback. And every team in the league prides itself on controlling the fourth quarter. It's even more difficult when you don't do it at home against a division rival.
So for the Browns, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall.